All right, so for 50, what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to say, okay, well, 50, we're going to need a P, we're going to need a Q, we're going to need not Q, and we're going to need a P or not Q, and we're going to need a if Q, then that. So we'll need a Q, then a P or not Q. Okay, so P again is going to be true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. Not that, it's going to be false, true, false, true. Now P or that, so we have P or this, so that's going to be a true. That's going to be a true. False and false is going to be false. False and true will be true. Now we're going to do if Q, then that. So now we have a true to true is true, false to true is true, true to false, that's our false one, and false to true, that's true. So what do we have here again? We have another contingency. And most of the time, you're probably going to run into contingencies. You're not going to run into tautologies or contradictions very often. All right, so how about 52? All right, so 52, what are we going to need? We're going to need a P, we're going to need a Q, we're going to need a not Q, and we're going to need everything in parentheses. So we'll need a P then not Q, and then we're going to need a P and Q, and then we're going to need the P then not Q, then and rather not and write the wrong symbol, and then we have a P and Q. Okay. All right. So again, true, true, then false, false, then true, false, true, false, opposite, false, true, false, true. P then not Q. Well, here we're going to here. And so true to false, that's going to be false. True to true is true. False to false is true. False to true is true. P and Q, so it's just looking at the first two. So that's going to be a true. That's going to be a false, false, false. So it's going to be three falses. And then we're going to go P to not Q. So we're going to do this one. And then we're going to do and this one. So we're going to do and here. This one was going to be the arrow. So we do and here. So that and that, that's going to be what? False. True and false is false. True and false is false. And true and false is false. So here we finally came to the contradiction. Oops. And so that one means they're all false. So the tautology, that's going to be all true. Contradiction, that's going to be all false. And this is going to be a mixture of true and false. Okay. All right. So let's stop there and we'll come back for some more.